Introduction to the Workbook for Students. A theoretical foundation such as the text provides is necessary as a framework to make the exercises in this workbook meaningful. Yet it is doing the exercises that will make the goal of the course possible. An untrained mind can accomplish nothing. It is the purpose of this workbook to train your mind to think along the lines the text sets forth. The exercises are very simple. They do not require a great deal of time, and it does not matter where you do them. They need no preparation. The training period is 1 year. The exercises are numbered from 1 to 365. Do not undertake to do more than one set of exercises per day. The workbook is divided into 2 main sections. The first deals with the undoing of the way you see now, and the second with the acquisition of true perception. With the exception of the review periods, each day's exercises are planned around one central idea, which is stated first. This is followed by a description of the specific procedures by which the idea for the day is to be applied. The purpose of the workbook is to train your mind in a systematic way to a different perception of everyone and everything in the world. The exercises are planned to help you generalize the lessons so that you will understand that each of them is equally applicable to everyone and everything you see. Transfer of training in true perception does not proceed as does transfer of training of the world. If true perception has been achieved in connection with any person, situation, or event, total transfer to everyone and everything is certain. On the other hand, one exception held apart from true perception makes its accomplishment anywhere impossible. The only general rules to be observed throughout, then, are first, that the exercises be practiced with great specificity, as will be indicated. This will help you to generalize the ideas involved to every situation in which you find yourself and to everyone and everything in it. Second, be sure that you do not decide for yourself that there are some people, situations, or things to which the ideas are inapplicable. This will interfere with transfer of training. The very nature of true perception is that it has no limits. It is the opposite of the way you see now. The overall aim of the exercises is to increase your ability to extend the ideas you will be practicing to include everything. This will require no effort on your part. The exercises themselves meet the conditions necessary for this kind of transfer. Some of the ideas the workbook presents you will find hard to believe, and others may seem quite startling. This does not matter. You are merely asked to apply the ideas as you are directed to do. You are not asked to judge them at all. You are only asked to use them. It is their use that will give them meaning to you and will show you that they are true. Remember only this. You need not believe the ideas. You need not accept them, and you need not even welcome them. Some of them you may actively resist. None of this will matter or decrease their efficacy. But do not allow yourself to make exceptions in applying the ideas the workbook contains, and whatever your reactions to the ideas may be, use them. Nothing more than that is required. Insights and reflections on the workbook. Introduction. The introduction lays a clear foundation for the purpose and structure of the workbook. Below are some key concepts and deeper insights to help students fully grasp the message. The role of a trained mind. An untrained mind can accomplish nothing. This phrase underscores the necessity of mental discipline. The workbook's purpose is not to fix your mind, but to train it systematically to align with the principles of the text. Without training, our minds are prone to wander, attaching meaning where there is none and reinforcing illusions. Training the mind is about undoing this process and allowing clarity and truth to replace false perception. Undoing and acquisition. The workbook is divided into 2 main sections. Undoing the way you see now. This involves letting go of false perceptions, judgments, and the meanings you've assigned to the world. Acquisition of true perception. This is the process of learning to see through the lens of truth, where everything and everyone is seen as it truly is, whole and unified. True perception is about shifting from the fragmented, judgmental vision of the ego to the limitless, peaceful vision of the spirit. The simplicity of the exercises. The introduction emphasizes that the exercises are simple and require no special preparation, no complexity. The exercises are designed to integrate seamlessly into your daily life. No exceptions. Avoid deciding which lessons apply and which don't. This is critical for true transformation. This simplicity ensures accessibility for everyone, regardless of circumstances. Transfer of training. If true perception has been achieved in connection with any person, situation, or event, total transfer to everyone and everything is certain. This profound statement means that once you see through the lens of truth in one instance, it will naturally extend to all areas of your life. However, one exception, holding back forgiveness or clinging to judgment, will block this transfer. The workbook helps break these blocks by encouraging total application of its ideas. Resistance and acceptance. The introduction acknowledges that some ideas will feel hard to believe or even provoke resistance. The workbook doesn't require belief or acceptance, only practice. This is a critical point. It is through use that the ideas will show their truth. Even if you don't believe, your willingness to practice is all that's needed. Universal application. True perception has no limits. The exercises are designed to show you that every person, situation, and thing is equally deserving of love and understanding. By generalizing these lessons to everything, you learn to see beyond the ego's divisive lens. This is the ultimate aim of the course, to extend peace and unity to all. Why this introduction matters. Before diving into the daily lessons, the introduction reminds us of the larger goal, to systematically undo false perception and replace it with truth. It's not about intellectual understanding, but about experiential practice. It encourages humility and openness, allowing the exercises to do their transformative work without interference from judgment or resistance. Through this workbook, you're embarking on a journey of mental training that leads to freedom, peace, and true perception. It's not about effort, it's about willingness. What say you, my friend? Let's take the first step together.